This is the ANNKE Creator 2. You can add more than one camera on the app, but we're going to focus on one. Straight out of the box, this is USB to 3-pin power adapter. Comes with a 1 meter power lead, a USB to micro USB. Has 3 wall plugs and screws, and a plate to screw to the wall, and the camera twists onto the plate if you want to mount it to a wall. Have a manual. Let's take a look at the camera. Right in the middle we got the lens. Below that we got the light sensor. On the front there's a microphone. At the back we have a speaker and the micro USB port. There's also a sticker with a QR code on which you'll use to set up the app later. This is a 2K Wi-Fi pan and tilt indoor camera. This can be set to record motion detection or record 24/7. Here you can see how the bracket you screw to the wall will then attach to the camera at the bottom. If you tilt the head of the camera back, you can see the reset button and the micro SD card slot, which you can have up to a maximum of 128 GB. Make sure it's the class 10, which you can simply press and click into place. Then you can rotate the camera back. Now you want to download the Myannke app and follow through the setup. You want to click on sign up, put in your details, name, email address, create a password, then you'll log in. Click on the plus icon, click on smart camera, power the camera on, click on this box, press next, then OK. This is where we're going to scan the QR code that's on the side of the camera, where it's then going to check the information. And make sure you have your volume turned on.
Config successfully.
Now click finish. Now you can click on the rectangle to view the camera. Click on OK. Here it asks for a password again for some reason. Then I press next. Here it asks you if you want to use the iCloud storage, but I'm going to use the SD storage and save my footage to the micro SD card. Here you can see we're all good to go. Camera's set up. Now I'm going to place this around the house and check out the footage. This has two-way audio, so first let's check out the mic and hear what it sounds like out of the camera. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing out the mic, can you hear me? Testing.
This is my voice coming out of the camera. Can you hear me?
You can see this records in a nice wide angle view, and it will show the date and time in the left hand corner. This can record in colour or black and white as it has infrared. It has a 360 degree pan and 120 degree tilt. The camera you can move manually by scrolling up and down on the screen, or if you turn on the tracking, which we'll test in a moment, the camera will be able to follow and track the subject. Now I'm going to turn on the active tracking and the camera will follow movement. I press save. As it's dark, it's recording in the infrared. As I open the door to let the light in, it changes back to recording in colour. This is how you swipe on the screen to scroll left or right or up or down, allowing the camera to pan and tilt. Here's the notifications when they're turned on. If you click on that, it will take you to the timeline when you can see what was recorded. So at the moment I don't have the tracking turned on. We have the motion detection turned on, where it's going to record short clips when it detects motion, with the notifications turned on, so I keep receiving notifications as it detects me. Now I've turned on the tracking and you'll see that the camera follows me as I move. It done a good job of tracking me most of the time, but the occasional time it lost me and ended up just going back to its original position. Now we're going to have a look at some of the settings on the app. On the SD card, if I click more, it's going to show me all my motion detection clips, which you can then download your footage. If I click on my downloads, I can see all the clips that are already downloaded or the ones that are downloading. Click on the three dots at the top. You have the option to save the video, which will go to your phone gallery. Here's how you'll format the SD card, which you'll do at the very start. And it should appear like this saying normal when it's all set up properly. So if you think the footage is not saving to the SD card, make sure it's formatted. Tap on the three dots, you can go to your recordings and scroll along to all the red sections, which is all the recorded bits. Now I'll show you one of the recorded bits off the phone.
Testing out the mic. Testing out the mic. Testing to see what my voice sounds like coming through the mic. Can you hear me? Testing, testing.
You tap on the bars at the top. You see all the footage saved on the timeline, which you can scroll through or download. Then press download. And when you turn your phone sideways, you see these icons which you can tap on to make any adjustments. Now if you tap on the three dots and then click on settings, here you can make all your adjustments rather than the quick accessible icon ones. Here I'll quickly flick through to show you what the options are. You also have the option to have an alarm, which will test that out now. Clicking on the video icon, you can record what's on the screen and tap again to stop.